Leo, what up, though? Welcome to Swimming Through the Void. This will be a general message today for the sign of Leo, wherever that resonates at for you in your birth chart. And keep in mind, we all do have a fifth house as well in our birth chart. And time and energy are fluid, so take what resonates here in this message and leave the rest for someone else. Also, these readings are timeless. So whenever you do stumble across this message, there will be something here for you to help bring you clarity and confirmation, to help empower you, to help you align to your highest timeline, to your best life. Tapping into your energy today, Leo, I use this Illuminated Earth Oracle deck along with this Keepers of the Light Oracle deck. Quite a few cards came out here as I'm connecting to your energy, and it feels like there's a lot going on. I feel like, to put it simply, this feels like a realignment, right? And I'm going to run through these cards and we'll kind of break it down. But we have Tempest, Destruction, Erosion, Meander, Path. Overlooking these cards here, we have the Cosmos. And then in the Keepers of the Light, we have Diana, Focused Intention, Kali Ma, Facing Fear, Lady Venus, Downloads and Understanding, Kuan Yin, Care and Compassion and Hope, Love and Acceptance. So it feels like this Tempest is akin to the Tower energy. So it feels like some type of Tower moment, some type of storm, some type of destruction. So it feels really like a clearing of something with this Erosion card, something that has kind of eroded its way into your reality or into your spirit. It feels like maybe we were a little bit out of alignment with this next chapter, with our path, and it feels like whatever was kind of causing that misalignment, whether it was internal or external, is being cleared at this time. And so we have the Facing Fear, which says major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. We have Diana with this Focused Intention, and this is kind of that energy of where attention goes, energy flows. Think about what it is you desire, set your sights high, and expect the best possible outcome. I see Lady Venus coming through with Downloads and Understanding. So it feels like you're seeing the signs and synchronicities as well, Leo, whether it's through dreams, through your meditations, times on the clock, songs on the radio, animals that are crossing your path and things of that nature. It says the truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral. So also with this meditation, quiet time, taking a walk out in nature, going to sit by some water, these are all things that will help you open up to what spirit, what the divine is trying to show you, say to you, reveal at this time. Choose to be love, do what is right for everyone involved, and offer a helping hand. And then love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. So it feels like, and then on the bottom we have this Paul the Venetian card, which says experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. So I do see, and then on the bottom of the Illuminated Earth, we have the Fertility card. So I see a lot of downloads coming through for you. For some of you, you're aligning with this next chapter, Leo, and in some way you're being guided to use your own experience, to help others, to shine your light, to use your gifts and abilities, even if that's just being a helping hand or a shoulder to lean on or an ear for somebody who needs someone to listen or needs someone to be there for them. So I see it's almost like through this destruction, through this clearing, it's wiping the slate clean, and I see these new seeds sprouting. I see doors opening for you that are very aligned with your path. And overlooking this Cosmos energy, I actually realized I had 2 lighters in my pocket as I was connecting with your energy, a Capricorn and an Aquarius lighter. So something as well with the Cosmos about Pluto as it went from Capricorn to Aquarius. So there's something significant about this shift for you as well. Maybe you have prominent Cap or Aquarius placements in your chart, or maybe this transit is a portal for you in some capacity that's helping you to align more so to this new chapter. It feels like my Leos some of you are in the midst of creating something, or you're being guided to create something, whether it's a business or a project or an album or a platform, a channel, whatever it may be. There's something in the works here that feels like it's coming to fruition as we speak. So like I said, a lot going on. This feels really good though. It feels like out with the old, in with the new type energy. I know my Leos have, been going through it a little bit with these energies that came out right off rip. These are really intense energies. This is the energy of Pluto here with the Tempest, right? It's some type of shakeup, some type of storm, Mars energy coming through as well. So could have been or may be going through some pretty intense energies, some endings, some new beginnings, or just this shift that feels like it's a major shift in energy. So I'm going to pray real quick, Leo. Then we are going to dive into your message. I start with these double major cards to grab a theme of your message, and then we'll dive into the tarot. But here we are with the Page of Pence on the bottom of this deck with the Devil card. So it's like we're being freed in order to move into this new energy. There's an offer here to move in a new direction, to really align, to build something, or to move towards something where there's a lot of potential to build. So Holy Divine Mother and Father, Great Spirit, Spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels, ancestors, messages for my Leo family today for their highest good. Anything Leo needs to hear, anything they need to know, any messages that will bring them clarity and confirmation, any messages that will empower my Leos, any messages that will bring healing, wisdom, understanding, any messages that will help Leo align with their highest selves, their highest timelines, their best lives, and of course, above all, any messages that will help Leo align with divine will, with this beautiful path of destiny, will be greatly appreciated. All praise and glory to the Most High forever and ever. Om. Amen. Ashe. Holy Spirit, what is the theme of Leo's message today? Yeah, it's like you're getting out of an energy. Hanged Man, but I'm going to show you. I'm going to grab one more, though. Thank you. Spirit said we're going to grab two more. Yeah. So there's a lot of spiritual growth here as well. So it's like whatever this tempest, destruction, erosion, whether it's something you've been through or something you're currently experiencing now, this feels like a major spiritual level up for my Leos. It feels like whatever you're going through, whatever you're experiencing, you're gaining enlightenment. You're being illuminated through this. So you're learning, you're integrating that wisdom and knowledge. And now this is where Spirit's really saying like, okay, it's time to move forward. So I feel like this is resonating differently for a lot of my Leos. I feel like some of you are in the midst of this. I feel like some of you are coming out of it. And either way though, this is you moving to the next level of your spiritual path. This is really feeling like some important soul lessons are being learned and understood here. I always say with the Hanged Man, in the usual depiction, the person is hanging upside down from a tree. It's Piscean energy here, and the Hanged Man actually has themselves hung upside down like that. They're usually grabbing their leg or in some way keeping themselves suspended upside down like that. So I like to say that you can look at the Hanged Man as our own higher self or our soul bringing us into certain situations and relationships, happenings, experiences in order to gain a different perspective, in order to learn and evolve. And once you have integrated that different perspective, this is where you are getting down off of the tree and you're ready to go. So it's like you're setting yourself free in some capacity here. And again, realignment, right? We went into that situation, we gained a new perspective, whatever the situation was, and here is where we are taking that light integrated and we're letting that be our guiding light as we move forward. So it does feel really exciting because bottom of the deck over here on the double major, we have this Libra energy here with the Empress. To me, the Empress is Virgo energy as well, but Libra here, we have Venus coming through, which is all about you aligning to this abundance, this beauty, this very stable, grounded, healed energy where it feels like you're very much in your power, and your energy has shifted to where you are attracting all of the things, right? You're attracting a beautiful energy here. And just to kind of clarify that, we do have the 9 of Pentacles on the bottom of the tarot deck as soon as I pick it up. So it's like you're taking what you've learned and you're really moving toward your blessings from this space. So big realignment. What do we have at the heart of Leo's energy today? Something about action. There's this King of Wands that keeps coming through. So maybe you're dealing with the King of Wands, but more so what I'm feeling is there's something about being bold, taking the leap, about going for it, taking the risk, about letting your passions lead and guide you now. It does feel like there's a portal opening up, so to speak, for the Leo collective at this time. And I feel also like you're stepping more into your power and your most authentic self here. So what do we have at the heart of the situation? We have Temperance, we have 3 of Swords. So it's like we are transmuting this energy. So I see my Leos really, wow, you guys. I see you really in the process of turning the lead into gold. There was a betrayal, or there was an energy where somebody got down on you, or it just feels like there was some type of unfair, whether it was someone doing you dirty or betraying you, or going behind your back or something. This may have to do with family or a romantic relationship. This may even be for some of you a child, one of your maybe adult children or older children that has really hurt you, or for a lot of you it's love though. But it feels like you're taking this kind of rough experience and you're making something good from it. You're turning it into something good. You're definitely working through some healing energies, and it feels like you really are trying to align to a new chapter, a new energy, something better. For some of you, Leos, you're leaving a relationship or a family situation or dynamic, possibly a job or a project behind, in order to find what makes you happy, in order to align with what is aligned with you, right? So what is the challenge? As if this 3 of Swords here is not challenging enough. I see you're really working through some stress or some heartbreak, some heartache, some pain, maybe even traumas or traumatic experiences that you're leaving behind right now. So what is the challenge for Leo, please, Spirit? Challenge for Leo. Damn. So the challenge is really moving on. World Hangman in reverse again. So we have this energy of getting unstuck, getting out of this situation, releasing. It's like things have come to full karmic fruition here, and this is a deep spiritual awakening for a lot of my Leos. Where do we go from here? What are we going to create? I am seeing these downloads and these ideas coming through for you. I feel like really a time to honor what's coming through when it comes to your downloads, your visions, inspirations that are coming through right now. When I say that, I mean look into them, trust them, focus on them, hold space for these downloads. Pluto and Saturn here, so there's that. Pluto shifting signs again, and this is closing the doors. This is wrapping up a big cycle for my Leos here. You know, for a lot of us, it is with relationships, as the South Node, being a karmic point, is moving through Libra, 7th house energy, which has a lot to do with relationships, right? And not only relationships with others, but also North Node in Aries, our own relationship with ourself. And underneath all of our programming and conditioning, our most authentic, truest, divine self at the core of that. I feel like that's kind of being uncovered, revealed in a way as well for the whole collective. So there's a major, some of you are moving on, some of you are literally moving, but it's definitely realignment and an energy of moving on. What does this stem from, Spirit? karmic situations, maybe a marriage, a karmic relationship, a karmic family dynamic, some type of it almost feels like this is about you, Leo, drawing the line in the sand and really taking your power back to some degree. Really taking this as an opportunity to create something. So like I said, some of you are taking your experiences and maybe helping others. Spirit wants you to know that you have the upper hand here. You're standing on the upper ground, higher ground. So I see there is maybe a lot of chaos happening around you, or maybe this is the energy that you're kind of leaving behind, this chaotic, turbulent type energy where it feels like you have to have your guard up and you have to, fight your way through whatever. I'm with the Hierophant and Justice, more Libra energy, Taurus energy, but also this is very much feeling like some type of karmic structure, whether it was a relationship or a family dynamic, whatever it was. Justice is letting us know, especially with the Hanged Man, that my Leos incarnated with this contract already ready to go. This was something that we came to experience in order to grow spiritually, in order to gain wisdom, in order to help us, propel us into this energy where we are holding our ground and taking our power back in some way. Also, these are the type of energies that really reveal the stuff we're made of. This is what really helps us tap in with who our true self is and where our power lies, right? So it feels very empowering actually as well. And I feel like a lot of the Leo collective is in that middle world right now where it's about making the decision and really standing up for what you believe in whatever way that resonates. So let's look into the incoming energy. Let's look into the incoming energy, Leo, and then we will grab some oracle cards as well. What do we have incoming for Leo? Yeah, I'm seeing you stressing this, maybe leaving this old situation behind, or stressing speaking your truth, or stressing this new opportunity. It really feels like the beginning of something new, and I am seeing some anxiety, some fear, stress, maybe even sleepless nights, or even bad dreams, nightmares coming through with the Nine of Swords. Okay, so we have 8 and Ace of Pentacles, Ace and 8. Not only this being an opportunity to work on yourself, to grow, to build, and to put energy into whatever it is you're building. But we have the 8 and the Ace, which makes the 9 of Pentacles, which is the card we saw at the bottom of the tarot deck at the very beginning of your reading. The 9 of Pentacles is all about your hard work paying off, your blessings coming to fruition. The 9 of Pence to me says, nothing we've been through has been in vain. This is where we start experiencing our blessings pouring in. This is where we start experiencing the fruits of our labor, the rewards of our hard work. So there is this opportunity here for my Leos to really take their destiny into their own hands and pour energy into building something beautiful here. And this is in your incoming energy. So whether this involves you speaking your truth, or you moving in a new direction, or you taking some type of action, or whatever this is the opportunity here to leave the past in the dust, is how it's coming through. Kind of crazy. Leave the past in the dust and to create this beautiful new future. Ace of Cups on the bottom. It's like there's happiness, there's fulfilling opportunities waiting for you on the other side of this portal. New love, whether this is like your new business or just, it feels like 10 of Cups, a new life is starting. You're aligning with your new life. A lot of aces out here, so it's definitely something fresh, something new. What else is incoming? Yeah, there's an ending here, you guys. There's an ending. And this has not been easy for the Leo collective, and I see that very clearly. So whatever this situation was, there's been a lot that's happened. Hermit. So this is you saying, I've made it to the top of the mountain. I've made it to the ending of the cycle. Number 9. numerology representing the end of a cycle, right? And the hermit standing at the top of the mountain is able to overlook the path that he's taken to get there, understand that on a deeper level, to see that from a higher place, right? So you really have grown so much, Leo. You're moving to higher levels of consciousness. You're understanding things more deeply on another level. And this is where you're taking that understanding, that light of wisdom that you've gained, and that is becoming your guiding light. Not only that, but for some of you, like I said, you're actually becoming a beacon of light for others that are making their way up the mountain as well, in whatever way that resonates, right? So whether you're teaching people how to get through similar situations, or you're sharing what you've learned, or you're speaking your truth. Maybe some of you are like writing a book here. This is you sitting down writing about your experiences. I see Hermit and Ace of Wands. So I see in this incoming action, in this incoming energy, the action that you're kind of feeling guided to take at this time. And you're doing the damn thing, straight up. We have what? I think we have 3 or 4 of the aces out here. Building something with someone. For some of you, something's not working out because there's some shady stuff happening behind the scenes. Somebody sneaking around, lying, cheating, stealing. Somebody I don't know, it feels like some type of truth is being revealed about someone. Somebody's being exposed here. And it's kind of, for some of you, it's giving you what you need to move forward. For others, you already have what you need, and just stressing taking that initial action. Okay, what's the advice? Magician, 9 of Pence. So bringing us back to the Diana focused intention, what was that? Ace of Swords. So yeah, now we have all the aces. Devil, setting yourself free from something that's holding you back. I feel like somebody has their eyes on you. Somebody's watching you in some capacity here. Or it could be you paying attention to something someone else is doing here, but it feels like ultimately you're setting yourself free from whatever energy this is, and you're deciding to 6 of Pence, 10 of Pence, put energy into your own legacy. Your advice, Magician, 9 of Pence. I want to grab one more card. There's our Empress. So Empress, 9 of Pentacles was on the bottom at the very beginning, if y'all remember. Death, we have an ending here, and really what it is a chance for my Leos to really build your legacy. And I mean that whatever you're building, whatever you're starting, whatever you have in the works is going to be very fruitful. We have 2 of the most abundant cards. We have the 10 of Pence out here as well, the King of Pentacles. There's a lot of abundance. There's a lot to be gained through you taking action or creating whatever it is you're being guided to create. So again, where attention goes, energy flows. Keep your mind focused on what it is you're trying to manifest at this time. I see that you've been through some shit, right? Especially for those of you that are like breaking free right now. It's kind of hard not to get pulled into that Scorpio death spiral, I call it, into that depression or that funk because of everything you've been through. But this is really the divine's way. Like, again, the very first message is that the divine's coming in to clear energies out of your way. I almost see it as like Ganesh energy moving in front of you to clear the blockages. And so there's blockages. They manifest differently for all of us, but they're being cleared in order for you to step into your power and create your abundance. So again, you are definitely getting downloads right now, intuitive hits, gut feelings. Like I said, you're seeing the signs and synchronicities. This is really about following those, moving on, and aligning with this beautiful new energy, because I feel like it is going to be cause for celebration, and I feel like this energy is coming in hot. I see forward movement, and I see you moving out of the 5 of Pence energy to the 10 of Pence. So there's something about you have the key to this door. On the other side of this door is your legacy, and it's really feeling like in whatever capacity, taking that key, unlocking the door, and moving through it. So however that looks for you, Leo, this feels beautiful, feels very abundant. Spirit wants you to know that the worst of the storm is over and things are working out in your favor, family. So I'm going to clear these energies and let's grab some oracle cards. Leo, thank you for stopping through. Thank you for stopping by and kicking it with us today. I appreciate all of y'all love and support. Y'all the real MVPs, straight up. All of the likes, shares, subs, comments, all of that stuff truly helps this channel tremendously and is greatly appreciated. So thank you, Leo gang. I think we're going to probably read one of these as well. So let me throw this over to the side. We're going to start with the Shaman's Dream. This is a spiritual level up for sure. Some of y'all are tapping even more deeply, tapping in more deeply with your gifts and abilities, your psychic abilities, your healing abilities, your channeling abilities, Reiki, whatever it is. For some of you, it's something in art or music or whatever you do for work, whatever you're doing on your path. I feel like you're leveling up when it comes to your skill and understanding. Maybe this is just overall about life, the understanding of your own soul's journey and destiny. And for those of you, I'm being guided to say, for those of you interested in astrology, definitely take a deep dive into astrology. My personal advice is just take bite-sized pieces, get an app or jump on a website, look up your chart and just look up your placements one by one. See what you find. Even on them sites that have little explanations for your placements, read that, take it in, but then search further. Make it a day. Today I'm learning about my sun sign energy and what house it's in or whatever, right? Because you can gain beautiful insight into why your soul chose to incarnate here into this realm. What are your hindrances and weaknesses? What are your strengths? What's the message for Leo, please, Spirit? Very enlightening. Numerology as well. Preparations come to fruition and Metox. Everybody's been getting this Metox card. Leo, take care of yourself. Salt baths, deep breathing, conscious breathing, breath work, Kundalini yoga, walks out in nature. Go lay on the ground outside. Let the energy of Mother Earth fill you and recalibrate your aura. Stay grounded, but take a spa day, right? Make sure your diet's benefiting you. Make sure you're eating to live. Hollow bone, there's something about surrendering to the divine here. I want to read this netcaster though. Number 42, 6, 32, 5, 39, 12, which is a 3, 3, 5, 6. Let's see. A result beyond expectations. The netcaster arrives to tell you to stop praying for the fish. They've arrived, and it's time that you cast your net lest they swim away. Everything that you long for is within reach. 9 of Pentacles, Empress, I'd say so. But it's been so long since your prayers were answered that you've forgotten how to receive what's being offered to you. Put down the prayer beads and open up your arms and heart to receive beyond measure. Cast your net. Take the next step that you have been... Oh, I felt it. Take the next step that you've been planning for so long. Remember that the fish wait for no one, so time is of the essence. In regards to that, when I saw the Wheel of Fortune, and I've been seeing this, getting this vision in this download for a lot of the signs. So this is probably a collective message, but I see that Wheel of Fortune and I see a wheel turning. And as the wheel turns, a portal opens up. But with that said, the wheel doesn't stop turning. And so as it continues to turn, the portal then closes. So there's something about this portal being an opportunity that will not be there forever. So there's something about there being an opportunity here for the collective right now. And again, really honoring your downloads and guidance at this time and surrendering rather than resisting or trying to do it our way. That has been the message. So Take the next step that you've been planning for so long. Remember, the fish wait for no one, so time is of the essence. Heaven and earth are in perfect alignment. It's exactly why this Cosmos card is looking over this whole message. They're in perfect alignment for your victory. The stars are positioned for success. The only one who can spoil the perfection of the moment is you. If you ask, do I really deserve this? You'll sabotage the magic and scatter the crystalline flawlessness of the now. The netcaster can also arrive to bring you bad news, to tell you that you've been snared in someone's trap and must wiggle free. Right now it feels comfortable enough, even as the net begins to tighten around you. Do not wait until it's suffocating you before realizing you must escape and run for your life. It is still early enough to exit gracefully. Bide your time until all the conditions are right, and then go to your place of stillness, of deep quiet, and watch for the signs that a new opportunity has arrived. It's exactly what I see coming in for you too, fam. So right now, you're patient because you feel things will go your way. Learn to be patient with the people and situations that are more challenging as well. Something here as well about every single thing that we go through is a perfectly divinely orchestrated piece of our puzzle. So there's something, again, about your spiritual growth through everything you've been through. And the collective is really being guided to tell a new story, to write a new story here. A lot of us came to break ancestral curses and overcome a lot, right? We have a lot on our plate. And so it's a big responsibility, but it really does feel like this is that portal where we tell that new story of this new earth, and we bring that into the physical, right? As we're all being downloaded with the visions now. So it really feels like it's time, Leo. What's the message for Leo? Meditate and contemplate and look at the bigger picture. Show the world the real you. North Node in Aries, but this is full moon in Aqua, new moon in Pisces, and full moon in Sagittarius. Those signs may be significant for you, but show the world the real you. Look at the bigger picture. Meditate and contemplate. That was the very first message that came through for the Leos with all of these downloads coming through for you, Leo. It's very important to stay grounded and stay open and present, so that way we can root those downloads into the 3D. What's the message for Leo, please, Spirit? Theta of Venus and 528 hertz mandala of the heart. So some of you connecting with 528 hertz, connecting with your heart chakra at this time, heart chakra meditations, conscious breathing into your heart space. I feel like there's some type of heart chakra activation, and definitely feeling like a lot of you are dealing with matters of the heart that may need healing. Okay, so we're going to read this 25 theta of Venus. So love, Venus, a lot of Libra and Venus energy coming through in your message. Taurus as well, so makes sense. Attune yourself, and then you actually got the Lady of Venus as well. So here we go. This is definitely going to be a message for my Leos. Feel free to drop it down in the comments what this card makes you feel. What downloads do you get? What visions? What feelings? What emotions do you feel when you see and connect with this energy? Attune yourself to higher consciousness by choosing to access the purest frequencies of love within. Acknowledge lower frequencies such as judgment, fear, doubt, or shame when they arise within or around you, but do not give them a foothold in your heart. You're ready for a higher understanding, to see things in a new and more positive light. Hanged Man, Judgment, right? Allow your inner knowing to guide you on a unique, beautiful, and highly spiritual life path. So much spiritual growth here for my Leos. Venus is our morning and evening star, the stellar goddess and guardian of transitional awareness and higher consciousness of the heart. She is the way shower of light in the fifth dimensional reality, also known as unity consciousness, Christ consciousness, Krishna consciousness, cosmic consciousness. Her spiritual guardianship of humanity will be complete when our mass consciousness is based on love, light, and divine feminine wisdom. When you connect with Venusian energy, it's an opportunity for increased love, magnetism, and spiritual charisma, a chance to shine your light and manifest your soul purpose with increased grace. synchronicity, and sacred artistry. Her appearance in a reading signifies double, triple, quadruple appearance in your reading. So this really hit it home. It signifies a time of creative and spiritual awakening. It's a reminder of the power of our heart and our ability to rise again after a time of karmic heaviness. Right ear ringing hard as hell right now. The souls of Venus, her sons and daughters upon this earth, are not spiritually bound by the mass consciousness of the human collective. They naturally vibrate at a more loving frequency. They can be genuinely astonished by the cruelty, meanness, and displays of dominance that typify the dark side of human nature. Yet, they've chosen to temporarily incarnate and bind their souls temporarily to the laws of nature. As they grow alongside their beloved earthly brothers and sisters, they share the higher resonance of their heart light, opening up the way for human evolution. The spiritual sons and daughters of Venus belong here, yet at an inner level, they know they're not from here. This oracle reminds you that you are not bound by the ways of this world, and that part of your higher purpose is to help heal, soften, and awaken humanity, even if you find it hard to feel at home on Earth, perhaps sensing you are from the stars, Venus or otherwise. Know that you are meant to be here and that you do belong in a very special way. There's a home here for you with the Earth Mother. You are loved and needed and will attract whatever support you require to fulfill your destiny. Venus souls have a particular talent for creating beauty, working with light and spiritual energy, and calling to them whatever they want and need. You have your own healing journey, and part of that journey is your spiritual training in the ways of this earth at this time. This will teach you what is needed to heal yourself and others. You do not need to be afraid of the ways of the world. You are part of a spiritual team that is here to help transform mass consciousness. Theta is the narrow range between 7 and 8 hertz, which we access during deeper meditations and light sleep, including the dream state. The brain enters this state during the in-between times, such as when we're falling asleep or waking up from deep sleep. These are moments in which our capacity to create our consciousness is heightened. At these times, we become aware of deep-seated programming and are able to heal by reframing it. During this state, you're conscious, yet your body is deeply relaxed. You see everyday realities through the inner spiritual eye and come to understand yourself and your life with spiritual insight. Put simply, you may see things differently when you're in the theta state, and your life may make much more sense to you. In a reading, the appearance of this oracle is a special reassurance from spirit that everything is unfolding within the protective grace of divine love, even if sometimes it appears not to be so. It also indicates that you have the power to heal yourself and change your life for the better. Healing process. Find a place where you can relax, such as your bed or lounge, without being disturbed or distracted. Place your hand on your heart and say the following as a prayer. I call upon the spiritual guidance which loves me unconditionally and the higher guiding angels of Venus and Theta, that I may experience through grace, mercy, and compassion that which is most beneficial for my well-being, for the greatest spiritual good of all sentient beings. It's now time to go through a relaxation process. You can do this in whatever way works for you, but you may like to use visualization and your breath to imagine you're softly and gently letting your mind settle into your body and your body settle into the earth. As you relax, feel increasingly still and rest your awareness in the present moment. Let your awareness continue to settle and rest deeper within. Rather than focusing on what is happening around you, you may be aware of sounds, for example, but as you turn your awareness within, they have less effect upon you. You're neither fully alert nor fully asleep. You can be aware of the world around you, yet focused on nothing in particular. Impressions will come and go. Rest. Drift. Be in this in-between state of being for as long as you'd like. When you've had enough of this experience, ground yourself with some physical movements. You may not realize how far you've drifted out of everyday awareness until you begin to return to it. Take your time to ground yourself fully. You have completed this healing process. And I really do feel there's a prominent message of finding the stillness, for the Leo collective at this time, because I do feel there's very important downloads and insights coming through for you, this guidance that's coming through from the divine. So with that, let's grab one last message from the Divine Mother from this Kali Oracle, and then we'll tap out. Again, thank you so much for being here, Leo. If you made it this far, thank you. That means there was hopefully something in this message that resonated with you, and hopefully this spiritual evolution and alignment brings light into our reality, brings more light into our reality for this new era. Ma, what's the message for Leo? Thank you. A process of profound and enduring transformation is leading you toward a powerful rebirth, free from even the most persistent patterns or pains of your past. Your soul is in deep healing. Recovery can be painful, but you will emerge renewed and released. You're blessed to experience a quote-unquote new life within this lifetime. And Kapali says, tune into the spiritual power within you. It is beyond what society understands and can offer you. It will nourish, protect, inspire, and guide you through any troubles. If your path is diverging from your original plans or it's out of sync with those around you, trust in what is happening and know that you are within Kali's care. The Meander and the Path card. A lot of confirmation. This was a very clear message, so I trust that it reaches who needs to hear it, and let's go, family. It really is that time. We made it. So that is what I have for you, Leo. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you were able to take something from it. I hope it has found everybody well and in great spirits. Before we tap out fully, we're going to take our deep cleansing breath. We're going to use our will and our visualization to draw in this divine cosmic energy, this prana. Picture it as white or gold light filling you up, filling up your aura, filling up your body. We're going to pause, hold the breath at the top, imagine ourselves glowing as bright as we possibly can, and then as we release, we're going to exhale very forcefully, watching any negativity, any sadness, any fear, any doubt, any lower frequencies or blockages. We're going to watch any of that stuff and all of that stuff in the form of black or gray, smoke or static, leaving us so the divine can help us transmute that into this understanding and light. So first things first, take a deep, full breath out, and then we'll get this breath in. Go ahead and breathe out. Now breathe in. Hold it, squeeze, mula bandha, lift that energy up your spine. Now pull it down, lock it into your heart space. Watch yourself glowing brighter and brighter. And release. Leo gang gang. I love y'all. Have a blessed rest of y'all day, and I'll catch you beautiful beings on the next one.